Balane from Golden Dream International Learning Center, Ho Chi Minh City. The title of my piece is Joshua and the Crumbling Tumbling Walls of Jericho by Harrison Uda from Joshua chapter 1 to 3, ages 9 to 12. After Moses died, God selected Joshua as the new leader of the Israelites. Joshua had faithfully served God and trusted Him completely. 40 years earlier, he and Caleb were the only two of the 12 spies who were ready to enter the promised land, but the other 10 were too scared by what they saw. Because of their unbelief, an entire generation of Israelites died wandering the wilderness. But with Joshua in charge, things would be different this time around. As they camped near the Jordan River, God gave Joshua some final instructions. I have given you the land from the Mediterranean Sea to the Euphrates River, and from the wilderness to Lebanon. All this land belongs to the children of Israel, according to my word. No one will be able to stand against you, as I was with Moses. I am with you. I'll never leave you or forsake you. Then God gave Joshua the secret to success. Be strong and courageous. Do not forget any of my commandments. Do not turn to the right or left, then you will prosper. Keep speaking my words and meditate on them night and day, and you will have success in everything you do. Confident that God was in charge, Joshua sent 2 spies to explore Jericho, the first city they would face. They entered Jericho and stayed at the home of a prostitute named Rahab. Now, everyone in Jericho knew that God had promised the land to the Israelites, and it wouldn't be long before they showed up to take it. So when the king of Jericho heard that there were spies in Jericho, he immediately sent his guards to Rahab's home. Rahab told the guard that the spies had already left, and if they hurried, they could catch up with them. But actually, she hid them on her roof. You have heard of all the great things God has done for you, and how He brought the children of Israel out of Egypt. All of Jericho is afraid, and knows that we can fight against them. Please promise me that when Jericho is taken, you will save me and my family. The spies agreed. Tie this red cord in your finger. Anyone within this house be protected, said the spies. The spies went to a mountain and hid there for 3 days. Afterwards, they returned to the Israelite camp and reported everything to Joshua. Early the morning, the army lined up marching around the city carrying the ark. The priests blew their trumpets, but nobody spoke a word. Up on the battlements, the king of Jericho heard that the king of Jericho watched the Israelite army do this for 6 days. Each morning, the army marched once around. The priests blew their trumpets, but nobody spoke a word. What are they doing? They have no such engines and no way to break our walls. Jericho's defenders started laughing at the Israelites, but the laughter didn't last very long. On the 7th day, the army marched around the walls before. The priests blew their trumpets, and the people said nothing. And they did it again, and then marched around 4 more times. As they started marching the 7th time around, Joshua commanded the people to shout, because God had given them the city. As they lifted their voices in victory, the walls came tumbling down, taking most of Jericho's defenders with it. They completely destroyed Jericho and took all the gold and silver and placed it in a treasury devoting all to God. The 2 spies rescued Rahab and all her family, and they lived the rest of their lives in Israel. One of the keys to the Israelites' victory was complete obedience to God's plan. The army marched in silence, with only trumpets sounding each day. As the soldiers marched, their faith grew, and by the 7th day, their faith was alive. They could see the victory and expected it. Joshua commanded the people to shout, and every man loosed a victorious, faithful shout that brought those walls right down. Faith spoken from the heart will still move any problems you will ever face in life, even in times like this.